Haro quarters. We're back on this fine Thursday, this fine Fantasy Phursday, and yeah, we're going to continue where we left off with the story because last time the story just kind of gave up on us. For some reason, my controller stopped working, and hopefully that won't happen this week. So yeah. We don't have to do anything else. I already did my dailies. I already did the scratches and all of that stuff. And as you can see, there's another new outfit. More standard Phantasy Star outfit. But let's get back to it. We'll leave the safety of File City here. Back to the Ark's base. We're probably on the ass end of an urgent quest, but we're not going to bother with that. There we go. We're going to go talk to Ina with our Sega Saturn mag, so that we can do the story.
We won't be able to come back for a while. Are you ready?
Let's go. I'm a lot higher level now too, so it shouldn't be even as hard as it was.
Ready to go. Where's Varia?
She's over there.
Varia! Wait, what the?
Crawford said
It's
that
a new
I
outfit.
should be prepared. In case we have to fight.
That makes sense. But, wow.
We're going to do the opposite selections this time. That looks awesome.
Do you think so?
So, I was curious. How did it feel when Zephedo was controlling you?
I'm not sure how to describe it. It felt something like an out-of-body experience. Like I was watching myself from outside.
What's up, Manon?
But why Feria?
Huh?
I mean, why did he choose to communicate with us through her?
I believe it is because I am Zephedo's backup.
His backup? But aren't you...
Correct. I am your backup. And apparently, I am also Zephedo's backup.
How are you so sure?
I was simply made aware of it. When Zephedo's consciousness...
It's just what
entered
Zephedo
mine.
does, apparently.
And so you're around in case anything should happen to him. Of course.
I don't remember which one I did last time, but it's basically the same question. You'd tell us if anything was off, right?
Yes. But I appreciate your concern. Thank you so much.
Wow. These buildings just go on forever.
Don't they?
Every single one of them must have been full of people, right?
Yeah.
What was this place exactly?
It was once the center of Resurgent Ark's activity. This was the largest of its residential districts. And all of its other various districts branch out from here. That includes the underground facilities as well.
Did Zephedo tell you that too?
Yes, but in a fragmented way.
How did we manage to overlook a place as huge as this?
Because it's
Shit's
not
in
actually
space.
on Alpha.
So where are we?
I do not know the exact location, but I know we are in orbital space above Alpha.
What do you mean, space?
What she means is that where we are right now is way up high among the stars we see when we look up into the night sky from Alpha.
Yeah, we've never been off of it.
But teleporters can only take us so far, so we can't be that far away, right?
Correct.
Still, one would think that Lucille's vast array of sensors would have detected it. Unless the exterior is being cloaked somehow to avoid detection. But why?
Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
Not a clue.
Glad it's not just me.
Zevedo designed this place to be undetectable. Not just by people on Alpha, but by us too.
Which must mean he was hiding something, right?
Right. Or at least, I assume so.
Must have been important.
Feria, do you happen to know anything about where we're going?
No. The only thing I know for certain is how to get to where Zevedo is. There is a simple map in my mind, but no details at all besides that.
Of course.
He wouldn't be leading us into a trap, right?
I mean, he does
My
that.
guess is as good as mine. But I think it's safe to say that we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Good call.
Just a group of skirts.
It would seem there's enemy readings ahead.
Seems so.
Let's go then.
Trial start.
Enemies.
I'm also used to combat again, so
That Arcs fought in the past. I understand the majority of them are genetically modified versions of existing species.
And Zevedo modified them? We were only involved in arcs and galaxies.
Success.
So we never came across information that didn't pertain to one of those two things.
Trial start.
Was created using the modified genetic code. Jonas. There were separate prototypes used. But the final version being the largest. And suddenly new
I mean, formers are native creatures, so
abilities.
they modified native creatures to create these. Doesn't explain why some of them look like fall spawn.
Trial start.
As far as stars, there's not much more to say.
We absolutely have to find some way to halt their production. And how to get out of Zevedo.
I love the gunblade.
Success.
Thank you for taking that out. Fall spawn. Stupid ass Ragni.
These guys are here too?
Most of them are yet to pass a falling star. Arcs, ancient enemy. However, we never able to locate a complete version of their genome, so we don't know how accurate these replicas actually are.
Trial start.
I mean, it's pretty accurate. It's just, for some reason, covered in shadow. God damn it. Fucking... Paralysis still sucks.
Success.
I think we got them all. Let's keep moving.
My old armor had defenses against that.
I just can't believe there's really nobody here.
Everyone left for Halpha in order to proceed with the experiment. The city's functions have been dormant for a long time. But some of them seem to have started up again in the very moment we set foot in here.
You think so?
Then, what's with all the enemies?
They are likely the intruder defense system, though some may be malfunctioning training programs.
Why doesn't Zephedo stop them?
I do not know. However, he is the only one who has the top-level clearance necessary to do so.
Do you know when they stopped using this place?
No, that has not been revealed to me.
I simply can't imagine everyone in this huge city left for Halpha and Lucille.
I have no information on that subject.
It seems as though Zephedo only reveals what's convenient for him.
Yeah, of course. Creepy skull guy.
Why don't we just ask him what we want to know? We'll see him soon enough, right?
True. Let's do that.
More dolls to kill.
Wait, I know this song.
Maria, you call it the Song of Mourning.
Why is it?
It would play at the same exact time every day when I was in the field. I don't know. But I have the feeling we will pay for the same reason for the song in the past. I remember that Zephedo mentioned that many lives were lost in the war against the Starless. I have to imagine that the song was played in mourning for them. Perhaps it was played in Lucille so we would never forget. Do you have any insights into the song, Feria?
I do not. No. However, I think you are probably correct.
So, this song was played both here and there. Maybe it's Zephedo's way of expressing their emotions.
Trial start.
I'd rather music than another egg dragoon.
Success. Trial start. Success.
Our objective
And
is
Goku.
just up ahead.
Then let's clear these guys out first.
Trial start.
Ow. Hey, man. We're just hoping that this story actually lets us finish this time. Come on. 3, 2, now. Got him.
Success.
Woo! Fuck that Goku.
Let's proceed.
Can we really go down from here?
Yes.
Hop in.
What is this?
It's just like Lucille.
No. On the contrary. Lucille's design was based on this facility.
It's
Theria.
a series of tubes.
No, Zeffetto.
Follow me.
I've seen this place before, too. What are these?
The third generation ARC's production facility.
Is this where Meteorn come from?
It is. Allow me to tell you all about the ideal toward which we have been striving. ARCs. ARCs is a mighty force
It
that
happens.
made a name for
It's
itself in the major war
Phantasy Star
1,000 years
Online
ago.
2 and
was through
New
their
Genesis
efforts
are a little
that the
bit
war
hard to
was
get
brought
into,
to
but
an
once
end.
you have, it's
Their victory ushered in
really
a
solid.
long period of peace. Such an
A lot
era
of people
had
will
no
drop
need
it and
for
then
a
just never come
powerful
back.
Fighting force, and ARCs was, in time, forgotten. However, it was the emergence of the Starless that made them relevant once more. We believed that we needed the same power as this ancient force.
Helps to
in
really
order to
enjoy
counter
the
external threat.
single player story.
Unfortunately, much of their history and knowledge was lost to the sands of time. All
The
we were
conversion
able to gather
to
was some battle logs and genetic code.
the version that
here and
that
there.
went international,
One
that one
particularly valuable piece of genetic
kind
code
of
came from
messed
an
with
ARCS
it.
member in cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Because the
Are
storyline
you
didn't
saying
progress
you
the same
found
way
one
it
of those
originally
ancient
did.
warriors in a suspended state?
Yes. However,
No matter
I
boards.
regret to say we never ended up learning much about them.
What does that mean?
We couldn't start the thawing process. They were too heavily protected. So we put waking them aside and focused our efforts on more accessible things. Initially, we started by looking for photon-related genes in the genetic code we recovered. And we developed simulations based on the combat data we had available. So began
Oh, you
our
did a wonderful job.
long experiment. The culmination of which is you, 909.
We get the idea. We have some questions.
Proceed.
What happened to all the people in the city?
Resurgent Arc started out with roughly 100,000 members. Nearly all of them were based out of here.
Only 100,000 people in that
finest
city?
minds, all working towards Arc's grand reconstruction. At the time, we referred to the new Arcs as the first generation. There was one major difference between the first and subsequent generations. We spliced the old genetic material directly into the first experiment subjects.
You did what?
Oh, they went fucking
Introducing
nuts.
a large amount of photonic code into the average person's body would...
Exactly. The average mind and body cannot handle the sudden influx. Their bodies rejected it, and most died. Even those who survived suffered changes that left them physically or mentally unfit to continue. A philosophical rift began to grow among the research staff. Vicious arguments would break out, even erupting into violence on several occasions.
Oh, you think?
Resistance grew. In the end,
Shit,
we were
well,
left
that
with
shit's
only
gonna happen.
1/10 of our original staff. And half of those were lost to accidents during our experiments. But those who remained continued onward and began to construct Halpha. Their goal was to enhance those in the first generation that had adapted to the genetic code. I myself am a member of that first generation.
Mm,
My ability to transfer my consciousness
You
was
physically
one
or
of the
mentally
things
unfit?
revealed during those
I
experiments.
kind of think a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Therefore, I've inhabited many different hosts over the years. I have continued my work of preparing for the Starless, still aware of the threat they pose. As a last surviving member of Resurgent Arcs,
You're the last one?
there is something else I'd like to show you.
What exactly is this?
The test subject inside of this pod is identification number 909.
That's what you called me.
What?
"909. Who are you, exactly?
Well, I'm clearly not that one.
An error occurred when transcribing your genetic code to the fourth clone. The data did not match number 909's. 909 is in here, and yet here you are in front of us. Remember when I told you about the ARC's member in Cold Sleep? There is more to that story. In the course of developing our new ARCs, we made sure to be meticulously cautious regarding maintenance of their housing equipment. However, much of it came under attack during the conflicts over our research methods, and was destroyed. Or so I thought.
You implying it's me?
Could be.
Because I probably am. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you telling me the truth? We appear to have caught the attention of the Starless. Our destination.
Come on, let's fuck up
is
these
just
Starless.
ahead. Destroy them.
There's still a lot more I need to fix.
Focus on killing beasts first.
Understood.
Trial start.
I mean, there's not a lot of decent... There you go. Big snake thing. That Goku was more threatening. Come on. I'm just going to destroy your little arms. How about we
That should be the last of them.
do that and pick up one?
Onward.
Okay, fine. Onward. We will topple Hulao Gate. Just a little bit of Lubu humor.
Is this where we'll find your, body?
No. Inside of here is the fourth clone host. We've uploaded the required battle data, but its soul has yet to be implanted.
Your soul.
This can't be real. Are you subjecting us to yet another one of your experiments?
No, I am not. The truth is, I lost my body in my last fight.
Huh?
The Starless Vanguard that attacked after we all fought. I did manage to defeat it, but my body sustained irreparable damage in the process. So, I used my ability to transfer my consciousness over to Feria.
So, Are you saying you've been inside Faria's mind ever since?
Correct.
And all this time, you've been plotting how you might lead us here.
Yes.
That's kind of bullshit, dude.
What is it that you want?
To transfer my soul into this clone.
And go right back to leading resurgent arcs, I take it.
I want to bring the war against the Starless to an end. This fourth clone incorporates lessons learned from 909's field performance.
Hey, like you said, I'm not 909.
It has the data from every single battle you've ever been in. An Ark's defender to surpass all others.
How can you be sure?
I can't until I try it out.
Then maybe we need more data first.
I don't have time. I can't sustain myself in this body for much longer. My consciousness needs a permanent host.
I can't.
Faria, you know the process, right?
I do. Then let's start.
Put him in there. Okay, put him in the naked body. Well, it's got pants, I guess. Put him in the body.
How is this even possible?
Yes. Excellent.
Scarlet!
How persistent.
I'll buy some time.
Understood.
Been a while since we all fought together.
Yeah, it sure has.
Nah, it's just a bunch of normal enemies.
You're not going any further.
Trial start.
And they're only level 80. We'll be fine.
They're still coming. Stay focused.
Now there's some enemies. Anything that looks like a bird is a problem. Go for it, and then we're gonna hit it. Big one.
Looks tough, but I'm sure we got this.
Trial start.
Shoot it in the back. That's where its crystal is. And then we can go for its front. do this.
システムオールド戦闘開始高火力を維持ハイドラ目標予測
Success!
That's how you blow the fucker up.
That takes care of that.
間もなく活動限界
Let's
で
go
す
check on those two.
Good idea.
I do like this thing. The Mars system is fun. I think I like it more than the Dark Blast. Now hopefully it lets me make the fucking choice this time instead of disabling my controller.
Ah, yes. This will do. This should be enough power to defeat him.
Defeat who?
The powerful Dark Falls class Starless that appeared 500 years ago. The one that consumed more planets and snuffed out more lives than any other.
That sounds terrifying.
He destroyed the anti-Starless squad I was part of at that time as well. And in the process, incapacitated me.
No,
I
you should have
lost
hit guard.
consciousness for quite a long time. When I came to, absolutely nothing was left. My home planet was gone. All of my loved ones. Even the Starless themselves had vanished without a trace. My entire world was reduced to absolutely nothing. All I could do was stand there in complete shock. At long last, I can finally avenge that loss. And now, Resurgent Ark's mission can truly be fulfilled. Varia, are we finished?
We are.
Very well then. What?
You got something going on.
No.
Looks Starlessy.
Fine. Well played.
What's going on?
Stay back. I know.
Oh, you broke your window.
What the?
That's a long hand you got there, bud.
Zephetto! What's happening? Hello?
Alright, we got this one at least. Ina, be careful.
I know. okay?
Yes.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan. How are you going to do that? Yeah. What about you? Book it.
Zepheto. And we still didn't get any answers.
We need to tell everyone back home what happened here.
On, go. Fucking run. Shit's gonna explode. Oh, I leveled up, apparently. I guess that means I'm 95 now. To the command room. You would have thought they would have just brought me right there.
It's good to see you back. But no trace of Zepheto, it seems. I have a few questions about what happened.
Whole bunch of crazy shit happened.
So, Zepheto's consciousness was implanted into that fourth clone. So his body was hijacked by something. Wow. The roller coaster never seems to end, does it? What sort of twist is around the next bend?
And now we don't even have Zepheto around to give us any answers.
I can't talk long.
Huh?
I can tell you about the something in question.
Hi, Zepheto.
Yes. Its name is Vile. Dark Falls class Starless hold dominion over vast numbers of other Starless. And among the Dark Falls class Starless, Vile, preeminent. You can think of Vile as something like their Emperor. It won't be long before he consumes my soul entirely. I transferred a portion of it to Feria before that could happen. My fusion with Vile has finally revealed the truth
of the Starless to me. They are insatiably hungry. They scour the ends of the universe
Hungry?
in search of photons to devour. They were so utterly ravenous that even the most minute photon emission was enough to summon them 500 years ago. They devoured everything they could. But they realized something. consumed, they were still starved of photons. And that the Ark's members of 1,000 years ago were vastly more filling in terms of photon content. So Vile decided to simply wait. He reasoned that his prey would eventually develop more power and more photons. Vile then issued an order to all Starless. The Starless forces immediately halted their attack and disappeared from our realm back into space-time. As for Vile, although ostensibly his enemy, he hid himself inside of me. Now I know that this ability to transfer my consciousness is something I received from Vile. But oblivious to that, I proceeded with my experiments to resurrect Arcs, convinced it was my destiny. Resurrecting Arcs to combat the Starless. My prediction that they would return cyclically every 500 years. Looking back, I'm not sure how many of those ideas were actually planted by Vile. However, one thing that I am entirely certain of is that my hatred of the Starless is my own.
Good.
Perhaps it doesn't matter. Ultimately, I was still being used as their puppet.
Not the first one. What's Vile after?
It's quite simple. The beings with the highest photon sensitivity are gathered right here. He will come for you. He grows stronger in space-time even now. He'll complete his transformation to his final form using the fourth clone as a host. Then, it won't be long before he joins you here. Vile's power is immense. However, you need not despair. You are the strongest Ark's defender there is, 909. Or should I say, Guardian, you are even more powerful now than when we fought. And your own progress has lifted up all of your friends and made them stronger as well. You are all Ark's Defenders Prime. I have no doubt that your combined might can defeat Vile. Now my time has come.
Zephedo.
What is it, Aina?
Thank you.
I am not entirely sure you have anything to thank me for.
Well, it's true that you've caused us an incredible amount of pain. You've done unconscionable things. But if you hadn't, we wouldn't be able to take on our real enemy right now. And I am grateful for that. I shouldn't, but I do forgive you.
Aina.
People of Halpha, I am truly sorry. I have just one final request. Take care of your world.
Zephedo's consciousness is no longer present inside my mind.
One last long speech followed by a dramatic exit.
Well, he's dead.
Selfish to the end, wasn't he? The selfish general of resurgent arcs. alone to the bitter end.
I don't even know what to say. What a staggering turn of events.
Yeah.
For all Zeffetto told us, there's so much more I was hoping to learn. And who knows, with time, we might have even been able to reconcile somehow.
Yeah. Well, we can't just mope around. We better start getting ready for our biggest fight ever.
Ilma? About that.
What's up?
Zeffetto left something of a parting gift for us.
A parting gift?
Do you remember that issue with the weapon that we just couldn't seem to figure out ourselves?
How could I forget? I mean, I've only been losing sleep over it for the past couple weeks.
What weapon? What problem? What?
Zeffetto reminded me how to get past it before he left.
Seriously?
I'll show you. This goes here, then connects these two, and...
Wait, slow down. No, but then this one would...
No, because remember, there's...
What? Wait, that can't be right.
God,
That is
watching these
right.
fucking nerds.
Why didn't I ever notice that before? Duh!
If nothing else, Zeffetto was an exceptional engineer.
Yes! Now we can finally finish it! Hey, you just wait. We're gonna make a little something that'll smash this vile jerk.
It's just the Mars system, isn't it? Or is it a bigger cannon? Oh, looks like we're out of story again. At least it seems that way. Let's check the map. 'Cause I don't see any sub-stories. We'll check every region though, so let's go to the Oasis. Nothing here. Okay. Let's go to Kavaris. I want... there. Check Kavaris for anything. Nothing on the map. Okay.